Hector, do you like toffees? Oh, Hector! I don't even know what to say. Oh, Hector. Oh, Genie Mac. Oh, my goodness. I'm literally crying. Oh, Hector, you're such a mighty hound, I say. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I think a little bit of wee came out. Oh, Hector. I can't cope with this. Oh, dear. Good morning, everyone. It's Sunday, and I'm still laughing at Hector and his toffee incident. It was so funny. I actually missed the best bit because he actually did have a piece of toffee stuck out at the front of his teeth, and he obviously could see it somewhere from his nose, and he was kind of kept jumping forwards or up in the air trying to get the toffee, and I couldn't get my camera out quick enough, so I gave him another toffee, and that was the result of that. So yeah, we were left all on our own last night, weren't we, Hector? While the girls are away, the boys like to play. So yeah, Lee's gone down to see her dad. Obviously, you know, if you've listened to our other vlogs, you know that he lost his other half. So I think that's nice that Lee's going down to help him out for a little bit. So Lee will be back later on today. So I'm not really quite sure what we're going to do today. And I would like to say something though, actually, about the last video we did. Obviously, I thought I was going to get lambasted, but I didn't. I was pleasantly surprised, and I do. You know, I still maintain that I feel much better now that I've got that off my chest, and I can move forward with this vlog without a doubt. I honestly can. I feel refreshed. I say, absolutely refreshed. And I was tired of skirting around it, to be honest with you. So yeah, some of the comments we had were fantastic. Obviously, not everyone agrees with me, and that's fine. But I love it where it's all nice and respectful, and yeah, that's how life should be. We all have our opinions on different things. So yeah, thank you for everyone, and thank you for some of the support I've had as well, privately off of YouTube, about a few of the incidents that have happened. So there's a few people here I'd like to thank as well, actually, just for getting me through the last couple of weeks have been hell for a few of us. So obviously there's Derek and Lisa. It's God sent that they turned up here, and we've had a good laugh with that pair. Obviously Steve and Liz. Steve doesn't quite understand how much he means to me, being able to just talk to him every now and again. We do talk a load of nonsense together, but yeah, he's a top fella. And obviously Sue, who I see as the sage of the marina. If I'm ever feeling really down and I want some advice, or I just want to get something off my chest, Sue will always listen, and vice versa. You know, we have our little moany days, and it helps us both. So that's the way life should be, isn't it? Try and help each other through all these weird times, regardless of what the subject is. So yeah, so God knows what I'm going to do today. As I say, there's no football on. Villa drew yesterday, which was boring. Luton lost. Hector's now seen something through the crash cover, so he's up here, as you might have seen the camera just wiggle. So what are we going to do today then, Hector? We've been out for a walk, haven't we? We've done the rubbish. Hey, we've done the rubbish twice, actually, haven't we? So we've had our breakfast. I had some of those cardboard cornflakes. Yeah, those cornflakes were quite gross, to be fair, but, you know, when you don't put sugar on things, they always taste a bit rubbish, don't they? But that's what I have to do. So there we are then. See what happens, shall we? Oh, I'm so excited. Have a guess what I'm going to do once it's all uploaded and updated and all that sort of nonsense. Hector, what am I going to do now? You're enthused by it all right? Not enthused, you're confused by it. Look, all that noise that it makes when it's updating. Hector's saying, what's going on, Daddy? What is going on with your drone? We're getting a drone up to try and catch the sunset. What do you think of that, Hector? It's quite exciting, isn't it? Woohoo! Oh, we're nearly there. Better go and get me helipad out. Lee?
Yes.
Why are you laughing?
Because I hear that beep.
Lee, have you ever been back home to the boat before?
Yes, I think so.
Have you had a lovely time?
Yes, thank you. Hard work, but lovely as well. Did lots of cleaning and sorting and cleaning and cleaning.
Lee?
Yes.
Why is Hector licking the table?
Oh, because he's a weirdo. There's probably a few cake crumbs on it. I brought home some leftover birthday cake.
Whose birthday was it?
My brother-in-law's.
Oh. Lee, we've had a nice time, haven't we, Hector?
I'm sure you have.
We haven't drunk any beer. We've been
No,
really
of course
good.
not.
Oh, look, there's bloody beer on the table. How can I ever say? I was caught myself out there, I tell you. We did laugh at Hector with his toffee. Hector slept with me last night.
Oh, there's a shock.
I know. He's such a lucky dog. And he helped me fly my drone, didn't you, Hector?
Hello. What?
So that's it then, really, is it, Lee? Is that the extent of your wonderful road trip?
Well, yeah, there's not much else we did apart from cleaning and sorting and washing curtains and washing curtains and net curtains.
All right, then, that's that then.
I spent a day and a half washing and cleaning.
Oh, just a normal day then, really.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, by the way, Lee.
What?
Do you remember what you wrecked with me tonight?
Huh?
I spent all day getting excited about doing the sunset with my Mavic Pro, my drone, didn't I? And what happened just before the sun went down? Lee texted me to say, come and let me in because I forgot my key. So I had to land the drone, put it back inside, and then go and get Lee. Well,
You'd still be out then.
well, I said I was getting the sunset.
Well, yeah, but
Fancy,
it looked
fancy,
like it had gone down.
fancy not bringing her key with her, eh?
I was asleep in the car.
Well, that what? When you left, before you took your key with you?
No,
It has
I was
absolutely no
asleep.
relevance to
I
you.
was asleep on the way home in the car.
Yeah, but it has no relevance to you not taking your key, does it? You being asleep in the
No.
car. Let's be honest.
I took my car keys, even though I didn't need my car keys.
Uh,
I forgot to get the gate key.
Lee, is that the second time in a row you've done that? Oh. Bye.
Bye.
Sorry about not getting the sunset, everyone. Bye. Hello, everyone. It's Monday, I believe. Monday afternoon. I'm going out to do the photography challenge for both our not WhatsApp, our Facebook group for Gate and Moors and the Facebook group for Hannah the Narrowboat. So I think the ones for Hannah the Narrowboat are texture, reflection and looking up. So I've got to find something to take photographs of those. And the Gate and Moors group ones are moody, close or close and texture. So let's go and see what we can find.
You know, with my mate Steve Spielberg.
So you're going to be my director now, yeah?
I'll be the director and producer. No, not producer, that costs money, doesn't it? Yeah, I'll just be the director. Because it looks, I mean, it's great. I mean, it's very technical. But I'm more the
You talk as much as I do, don't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's better director,
Yeah, definitely.
Charlie. Look, put Charlie on camera.
Charlie!
Charlie, sit. Yeah,
You go out of focus, this is a long focus one.
He's covered in shit because he's been rolling about. Here we go, look. Can we say shit on
You can say whatever you like.
Oh,
I've got a beeping machine.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
You can't beep that shit.
I have to beep me and Lee a lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Bit of shit's alright though, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, with foul mouth, to be honest with you.
Like, really?
Yeah, absolutely.
That really is, that's awful. I'm actually quite shocked about that.
Yeah, it's dreadful.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to take some pictures.
Alright, well, fuck off then.
I will.
Right,
See you
bye.
later. Love you. I have a nice idea for I saw something the other day for the texture one and the close-up one maybe. I think there's some mushroomy type fungi, a bit like myself, on a stump over here. So we'll have a go at that. See what happens. There we go. That stump looks quite interesting. So I'm going to have a little picture of that. Let's see what we do. I think the looking up one would be quite easy. We could just look up into some trees to find an interesting tree with some leaves and stuff on it. Maybe this tree here with a load of ivy on it. See what we can do with this. We'll just look up. Now mood is going to be a little bit more difficult. It's probably going to need some editing afterwards because we haven't got any mist or anything. But I can fiddle in Photoshop afterwards, so I might take a little picture of the bridge here. Or I might just take a few of the boats around the marina and see what we end up with once I get back to the boat and see what I can make look moody. Well, I think that's about it. I think I've got enough photographs for today. By the way, I shoot absolutely everything on manual. Complete manual focus, manual everything. Because I tell you what, that's the only way you get good results out of cameras that aren't absolutely top notch. So, there we go. Although this is quite a nice camera, don't get me wrong. Beautiful lens. Bye. I'm sure people think I'm an absolute raving lunatic on this marina. I'm always walking around talking to a blooming camera or taking photographs. Oh well, happy days. Gets me out of the boat, doesn't it? It's quite a nice day. Lee,
Yes.
I'm really excited.
Why?
Because you cut onions and I can smell them and I know what you're cooking because you're doing RSG because I can see the pressure cooker's on, but you didn't save any onions left for me to eat raw. So I'm a little bit not excited about that. What do you think
We
of
have
that?
dumplings.
Oh, excellent. Shall I tell you what else I'm excited about, Lee? It's beer o'clock.
Yeah, I'm very excited. I can tell by the
That's
speed
the
that
most
you're
exciting thing in the world, though. Lee's got some wool. I wonder why she's got some wool, because she hasn't even done any weavering yet. And the last thing she weavered was about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and all it was a doll's house mat. So I don't know whether she's actually going to do any weaving, because everyone wants you to do some weaving on the channel, Lee, and you haven't actually done it. And I think what's happened now is you're actually starting to let our audience down, and I don't actually think that's very acceptable, if I'm to be honest with you. What have you got to say for yourself?
I'm sorry, everyone. I've just been busy.
And when are you going to do some?
I was going to do some today, but then I got caught up in sorting out my dad an iPad and stuff.
Oh.
We're just dragging him into this entry.
He had one of them there dodgy old
Kicking and
Androidy things, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah, you got to get him an apple. Got to get him a fruity one.
Indeed.
Right, Lee, I'm going to the cratch. Bye.
Goodbye.
Oh, look, I've got one of them there incense things burning because I like the smell of them. Lee doesn't like the smell of them. I don't know why. It's a bit weird because I think they're beautiful, and they just smell nice. That's all there is to it. And the flowers still look all right, but they're nearly dead. I think it's time for enjoy a little beer and have a little chat. Is it? Bye. I haven't just been out messing around with cameras and talking rubbish to the video camera all day. Actually, today I've actually had some work today, which is quite encouraging. I've been doing a conceptual website for someone. That means basically putting a load of nonsense in there and then them correcting it afterwards, but just giving them a nice look for it. So I've been doing that today, and that's going to be ongoing for a little while. And it's not massive money or anything, so it's not going to pay me beer bills, to be fair. And I've got another thing to do with a load of visual concepts again for another same client, but for some Land Rover stuff and other bunting-y type things. So I've got to do a load of designs, not designs, I've got to do a load of the artworks for that. So I'm a little bit happier. Hopefully things will start picking up now. I mean, like I say, it's not massive, but it gives me a bit of encouragement. Yeah, it's all good today. All I can say to that is, dilly dilly. This is quite nice actually. Now this is cheap Asda Pilsner. And it's as nice as Holsten Pils, if not actually a little nicer. So I tell you what, save some money and buy some Asda Pilsner. This ad was brought to you by the Paulus the Woodnam Advertising Agency. Bye! You know what? By looking at those clouds up there, and we've got a little bit of sun in the sky, I think we might be in for a really nice sunset this evening. So if we are, I'm going to get the other camera out, stick it above the boat, and see if we can capture that. Let's see what happens, shall we? I love the way the sky reflects on the water. That's one of the beautiful things about living on the water. It's mesmerising, I say. Lee?
Yeah.
Do you know why I love you?
Because I know stew.
I know, and it rhymes. Stew and you. Just for those that didn't understand that little bit of drollness. Oh, Irish stew, I love you, and you're going to make me do a poo. Hey! What on earth are you doing?
Well, it's easier getting the last bits.
I have to say, it has been fabulous, to be fair. You're not a bad cookerist, are you?
Yeah, for some things.
Bye. A sign of a good dinner as well, bye. Oh, I can feel another one. Oh, Harris. Bye. Amy Johnson. Don't know who that is. She used to fly planes or something. Bye. Well, that's the stove finished for the year. Giving it a nice clean now. So I've just put some cleaning fluid all over it. Leave that to soak in for a few minutes. And then I shall wipe it all off and we should have a nice clean stove. Needs repainting, but there you go. I even actually got the grate out. The grate was stuck. So I hammered it and thought, oh, well, if I break it, at least I've got a year to fix it. So I hammered it out and it's out. And I'm going to put some lights or something in there, I think. Happy days, bye. Might be getting there. I decided to paint it, so I've sanded it all. And it's now had a couple of coats. So once that's dry, I can put it all back together. And it's all done. What a productive day, I say. I'm going to see what those lights look like later. Woohoo! Oh, I've been a proper busy bunny today. First thing this morning, I cleaned out the fire because we decided we're not going to use that now. We've got a radiator in the saloon, so that's okay. So yeah, so I cleaned all that out. I actually got the grate out, which is good, and because it was stuck, and it's been stuck for about a year and a half. So I just thought, well, I'm just going to hammer it, see what happens. Got it out, fabulous. I thought, you know what, might as well give it a proper clean. And I've sanded it down and painted it as you saw earlier. So it's had its two coats. It's just drying off now. Should be all right. I've cleaned the bathroom. I've done the washing up. I've done the hoovering. I've done the dusting. I've done the air freshener thing on all the curtains and all that sort of stuff. So the boat smells fabulous, I say. So I think that must have earned me quite a few beer tokens this evening, don't you? I would have thought so. Well, I think I've done quite well there, don't you? Looks a lot nicer than a dusty old fire. Well, I say, sexy lighting. Lee?
Yes.
What are you doing?
Sorting out my dad's iPad.
Is that all you got to say on the matter?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm concentrating.
Oh. Well, it's certainly a bit horrible out there, isn't it? Quite windy. In fact, it was really windy overnight. It woke me up about 5 o'clock and I didn't really get back to sleep, to be honest with you. So yeah, the boat was rocking a bit, because of the wind, of course. And yeah, we survived the first night without the fire. So we had the radiator on, and it's got a kind of low setting, and it comes on with these thermostat things, all this wonderful, clever stuff. But the only thing I've noticed is it is a bit colder in the galley. So, and it is a bit drafty out there. So if you pop down there, I'm going to explain something and show you why we've got such a drafty galley. Well, I'm not sure how much of this you can see, but this is our drafty back doors. So see, there's always a gap. It's not the best fitted hatch, to be honest with you. But something really weird is going on. Well, not going on, what we've been told we have to do. If you look at those doors there, we've been told we have to put 2 more vents in the bottom of that door, and it's right at bed level here. So, and it's drafty enough in here as it is. So I don't understand why. They're saying, oh, if we had all the cooker rings on and the oven and the grill on and all that, then it's not quite enough ventilation. I'll tell you what, if we put vents down there, poor old me and Lee are going to be walking around with nipples like Scammell wheel nuts, to say. That's just not on. So we're not doing it. I didn't mean to press that, bye. Ooh, I've got to brave the wind and do the water. Need to fill up with water. Oh, it's proper cold as well. Oops. Well, that's quite suspicious. That filled up in around 15 minutes. It's never filled up in 15 minutes before. So I don't know, maybe we just didn't use as much water as I thought we'd used. We normally have to fill up once a week, you know. Oh well, we haven't sunk, so we must be alright. Right, put the hose away then. Well, the old crutch needs a good old clean. Look at all this horrible mildew stuff that's got over it on the winter. We'll have to get that off, give it a jet wash once we can. I think it's getting a bit windier now. We have our first horrific victims of the storm. I suppose I better put them down then before this one goes down. Well, at least they won't blow away now. Get back into the warm. Right, that's my chores done. So I'm going to make myself some lunch now. And then I'm going to watch my 2 favourite programmes on Amazon Prime. I'm going to watch Gold Rush and then Gold Rush White Water one, or whatever that one is. Absolutely love those. It's about the only TV I watch, really. Can't be doing with the BBC and ITV and all the nonsense that's on there and all the virtue signalling. Don't even start me on that. Bye! You alright there, mate? You're not coming into the saloon? Just want to stay on the crutch, do you? Where Daddy's been sitting, because I've got a warm bottom. Still horrible out there, isn't it, mate? Gonna have to take you out for a walk, I'm afraid. Have a wee and all that sort of stuff. Hector's barking at the ducks. He didn't really want to come out, you know, because it is proper cold now. A bit more sheltered up this end of the marina. Look at him. He's really pulling. He's a little bugger. He feels his job's done now. Now you're happy you come out, aren't you, Hector? Hey? Oh, the wind's definitely getting up again. In for another rocky night on the boat, I reckon. Even got waves on the canal. Hector, have a look at this. It's like being on the river. It's 3:28 in the morning on Thursday, and we're both wide awake because it's so windy and we can't sleep. Even the dog somehow got into bed, so I've just got up and thought, well, I'm just going to come and sit out here for a bit because you can hear all the things flying around. We don't like the wind, but it's really windy. The boat is a rocking tonight. Flipping heck. Lee,
Yes?
did you sleep well?
No. I feel like I've been battered.
I think the boat's been battered.
I think it has. I'm tired, Hector.
Well, we survived the night, everyone. Still very windy. Yeah, we didn't sleep a lot last night. As you see, I was up at 3:30. Didn't really get back to sleep, but I did find some earplugs and put those in a little bit later, and did get a couple of hours sleep, so that's not so bad. Yeah, but we're both not quite with it this morning. We could hear branches hitting the boat and other bits of debris, and there's lots of branches. I say branches, they're twigs really. There's lots of twigs all out around the boat and around the rest of the marina. Lots of debris here and there. There's tarpaulins flying off people's boats, and the canoe from next door nearly ended up on top of our boat last night. Next door but one, their satellite dish had come off their boat and was hanging and scraping the side of their boat, which is a bit of a shame, but Lee sorted that out this morning. I did put the canoe back down on the jetty as well, so that's not going to go anywhere now. So we've kind of battened down the hatches a little bit. I don't really know what today's going to bring because it's going to be far too windy to go out and record anything. So it's probably just a quiet day on the boat, but we'll see what happens because you never know, it might brighten up. They did say 24 more hours of this though, and I don't like it. It's probably the only thing I actually don't like about living on a boat is the wind, especially Lee's wind, because that can be atrocious. Lee?
Yes.
We got posh lunch.
Well, you think it's posh.
Oh, it is quite posh, isn't it? It's got Maloney and everything. Lee, how come you've got some drizzly stuff on yours?
It's balsamic glaze. Do you want some?
I don't think so.
Well, that's right. I've got it and you haven't.
Oh, okay then. Bye. Lee?
Yes.
What are you actually doing?
I've been asked to make 4 cushions out of a coat. Like memory cushions. Well,
What,
not
memory foam? Or ones that
I
help
knew
you
as I
remember
said
stuff?
it.
You
I
couldn't
knew-
remember then?
No, I knew as I said it didn't make sense. People make memory bears or memory cushions out of clothing that belonged to somebody that's passed away. And
Ah.
I've been asked to make 4 cushions out of this coat. It's a secret.
Lee, this could be a new business to help people remember things.
I need help remembering. I'm just trying to work out which bits I'm going to use for which cushion.
Still not done any weavering.
No.
Bye. I'm not sure if the camera's picking this up, but doesn't the light look awesome in the background there with the clouds? It's quite spooky, I say. Still windy. Well, we've got the wind and the rain now. Looks like we're having more stormy weather. Woohoo! Lee,
Yes,
are you knitting?
still new.
Are you still knitting one and purling one?
I am.
Well, I say, it's not quite as windy now, is it?
Oh, thank goodness. I might actually get some sleep tonight.
Indeed. Lee,
Yes.
I've been banned on Facebook again, haven't I?
Yes.
It started off as a 3-day ban for being just a little bit naughty. And then suddenly they decided that 3 days weren't enough and they've given me a 7-day ban.
What else did you do then?
I didn't do anything. They just decided that it wasn't a big enough punishment. So now I'm having to be Hector on Facebook again, aren't I? I'm going to take his good standing on
Don't you
Facebook.
dare.
What, so you might have to knit one, purl one, purl one, purl one, knit one, purl one, knit, 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 purl, knit, knit, purl, knit one, knit one.
I might knit and knit and knit and knit and, well, carry on knitting and purling and then think, oh dear, it's going to be too big, too small, or it's not going to be a jumper shape.
Lee, shall I tell you what though? We're just talking nonsense now. Night, night, bye. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Chinese tomorrow, bye. Hello everyone, it's Friday and I haven't really done any recording today because it's been really noisy here at the marina. We've had the workmen repairing the pilings across there where the narrowboats keep crashing into it when they leave the marina. So they've been banging away there. So I've actually been doing a little bit of work again, so I can't complain about that. Lee's off in, or where is she? I don't know. Spalding way. Took her iPad delivered it to her dad. I can't get my words out this afternoon. So yeah, so she's on her way back now, I think. So I would imagine we're going to have a Chinese in a little while, as it is Friday. Whoopee, weekend, hey! And what else do I have to say? Oh yeah, Facebook group. We're doing the photo challenges on Hannah the Narrowboat's Facebook group now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link below there, even though I've been banned from Facebook. Yeah, I'm going to put a link below and on our community page. So if any of you guys want to come and join in the fun, doing photographs and stuff and other weird rubbish, I don't know, whatever takes our fancy, and get involved. Nice little community starting to build up there. So yeah, come and join that. That'd be a laugh. And my Facebook ban, I just have to clarify something because it sounds like I've been a really naughty boy and I've been posting extreme right-wing stuff or anything like that. I promise you, I haven't. All that happened was my daughter sent me a funny picture of Prince Harry getting spanked or something. It was a little bit rude. It's just a cartoon, taking the mick out of the interview that was last week. So I thought, oh, I'll just post that up there onto our Gate and Moorers group, which is a private group, by the way. And they banned me. Seriously, that's all it was. I've had 2 warnings now. The other one was just because I posted a pair of Nellies, which was, again, for the photo challenge. So I've got to be careful what I take pictures of, it seems. But other people have been getting away with it. Seriously, much worse things. So obviously they don't like me. So they obviously think I'm some sort of extremist. Could be further from the truth. Oh dear me. It's all good fun, isn't it? Oh, we'll see what happens when Lee gets back, shall we? Chinese. Oh, and Hector's not here either. It's been really quiet. Bye. Lee?
Yes.
Have a guess what?
It's Friday.
It is Friday, but shall I tell you what to guess again? Is
What?
it Crackerjack? We always know when you're home, don't we?
Why?
Well, I'm just going to show people. When Lee gets home, the bed's always got stuff on it. It's been clear all day when I've been home. Now Lee's
I had
back.
stuff on it already.
Whose stuff had it on? Was on there, Lee? There's Lee's stuff on there. So it's very bizarre. She needs 2 bedrooms. 1 bedroom for all her crap, and 1 bedroom to sleep in.
On my own.
Well, that's quite harsh, I think. Oh, my light's gone out. Bye. Needs charging. That's sexy lighting now, isn't it? Look, you look all moody. Bye. You can be quite moody sometimes. Bye. Oh, it's quite exciting. We're using our new bowls for our Chinese tonight that Jack and Cheryl bought Lee for her birthday. So this is fabulous. They're going to be massive portions, aren't they? Now, I'll tell you what, you can't beat a massive portion on a Friday evening. I say. Lee, have you fallen asleep? We have to do the end of our vlog. Lee, is it the end? Shall I just finish it with some nice pictures? Shall I? I think that was a yes to you. Say bye, Lee. See you next time, everyone. Bye. You tell him, Hector. That's rather resplendent here, isn't it?